This is Hunter Bledsoe with Baseball Think Tank. A follow-up video to talking about the gather portion of the load. Within that, we've talked about storing energy in the back hip. Storing it in the back hip versus storing it in the quad, which you see a lot of hitters do. And why I want to expand upon that and a tip to help you learn what it feels like to store energy in the back hip is when you get energy into the quad, as we've discussed, it causes one of two things. It's like a jumper, right? I load the quad and I want to jump. So if I load the quad in the gather portion of my load, right, my energy is all right here, it forces me to push off of my back leg. Or in order to compensate so I don't do that, I sit down on my back leg. So I don't want either of those things to happen within the process of the gather. I want energy to get into the back hip. So a quick and easy way that I've found to kind of feel that is, it's almost as if we're trying to put our body in a biomechanical way, a position where we don't have energy going to my quad. And what I've found that works is if I'll think about just digging my weight, so I pick my foot up off the ground, I just dig weight into my back heel, and then set my back foot down to the ball of my foot, keeping my toes off the ground. It's extremely difficult when I do that to sit down. As you can see, that forces my toes to go towards the ground, and I don't want that in this drill. So what I'm trying to do is, I'm trying to keep my toes completely pulled back towards my shin, and now just pick my foot up. Now I really feel, as you can see, there's no bend in my knee when I do that. All right? It's just now I'm picking it up, and everything is being loaded into this rear hip. All right, so that's just a follow-up, a continuance upon some of the things that we've talked about, but a way that I feel like makes it easier to feel this process. So once again, if you'll just take your foot, you'll dig your heel in, and then slowly lower your foot down to the ball of your foot, keeping your toes fully pulled back, all right, towards your shin. Now I can do this, and you see, okay, now I'm starting to feel where energy should be, versus when I do it with my toes down, a lot of times maybe this is the habit that you create, and obviously the quad is there.